Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Cricket 19 Career Mode. We're jumping into an England one-day play game. If you haven't watched the last episode, check it out. We finally got to play in the Pakistani Premier League for the Karachi Kings, and we did make it to the final of that tournament. So if you want to know what happened, go check out that video. But we had some interesting things happen in that game that we got called up for the England game against Ireland, which is an ODI. So we're going to play this game, and we've got another we've got another game for Warwickshire, which I'm going to use as warm-up games for that Ireland game. We're just going to focus on batting, so not really going to do anything on bowling. If I saw this correctly, they chose to bat, so we're going to have a bowl first. So I'm just going to sim through our bowling overs and see what we have to chase. So Sussex made a decent total. They made 275, so we've got to chase 276, and we make an absolutely sweet connection off the first ball, but straight to the fielder. I've decided to open the batting to maximise the amount of time I get to spend at the crease. And yeah, I just want to kind of focus on the batting here, get myself into hopefully a good bit of form before that Ireland game, because I really do want to impress, and hopefully then play even more one-day and test cricket for England. So I'm probably going to take a little bit of time just to get myself in and not be hitting any crazy shots right from the outset. Oof, he says, as he just tries to work a ball there onto the onside. Ball just nipped away a tiny bit off the pitch from Chris Jordan. And again, the short ball, I've never really been able to kind of master the short ball, and I always kind of miss out on balls. It's not really too much of a problem in the longer forms of the game, but in the short form of the game, when you kind of need to be scoring off most balls, bowling short against me is a real problem. Well, we've looked a bit shaky here, so I'm glad we did play these warm-up games. And again, that line just outside the off stump, I'm trying to work it into the space on the onside. Maybe just move across my stumps a little bit to help us with that. There we go, that helped. Yeah, that Chris Jordan was just bowling that line just outside the off stump, which made it hard for me to work the ball onto the onside like I wanted to. And we're already we're already ahead of the run rate, which is good to see. That's probably mainly down to Sibley, not me. I've just been kind of knocking the singles round at the moment, not doing anything too fancy. And here comes the big man, Jofra Archer. It's funny how he's a fast medium bowler in this game. I just had to stop there because I just wanted to focus on that. But yeah, he's down as a fast medium bowler, which is very interesting. He's very much fast in real life. And there was definitely inside edge on that. Not sure what they're appealing. No boundaries for us yet, but that looks like that's going to change with that ball. That was a fantastic shot from us there, of Jofra Archer. And that's the 50 partnership. That came real quick. Field obviously rightly pushed back. Garton continuing here. He's caused me a couple of problems. Oh, tried to swing him. The ball was wide outside the off stump. Missed out there. All the infield's in on the offside. You would expect it, as I said, to be or the field to be out on the onside because the ball's obviously swinging into me, but he's kind of dangling it outside the off stump, and I've missed out. Not this time. That one was just a little too full, and may have gone the distance. Yeah, and it has. So our confidence has become green, and we've kind of faced 20 balls now. So I'd say we're in. So we'll be looking to attack some of the bowlers. Chris Jordan's back into the attack now. And one thing I don't get about this game is the confidence for the AI. You know, like Sibley's what, 55 off 54 balls, and he's still on red confidence, and I'm on green, and I'm kind of in my mid-20s. Like surely Sibley's on green confidence. You know, he's smashed a half century. Strike rate's about 100. Knowing my luck, as soon as I say that and I skip to the next screen, he's lost his wicket. Commentator's curse, I guess. And Haynes now in. Slightly late from us, but we do get some bat on it. And a bit of pressure on us now. Just keep the scoreboard ticking whilst Haynes this time gets himself in. And Chris Jordan's continuing. He looks to be on low stamina. So hopefully any poor balls from him we'll be looking to capitalise on. And that one's absolutely rocketed by us. It's made its way to the boundary. We'll try and let's have a look at the replay on that one. Just smashed there, past the fielder at point. He looks to have moved slightly straighter, which means I play the ball. I cut it a little bit more, but there is the third man there, and we've got our boundary off this over, so we don't need to do anything too stupid. Chris Jordan's continuing here, but he looks to be pretty shattered. So I don't know whether some of the other bowlers are just not doing it for the batsman. But it looks like we've lost Nair. So I can see now why Jordan's continuing. Let's have a look at who we can bring in. I want to bring in Chase Wokes. Or maybe I should bring in Matthew Lamb. He's got a more conservative mentality, and we don't need to be smashing the ball around at the moment, particularly whilst I'm still in. And so maybe he's just the type of batsman we need. That should be a wide. Thank you very much, umpire. Yeah, I think Chris Jordan's obviously continuing because of his wickets, but not with balls like that. And I think we may have smashed him for 6 there. What a fantastic shot. Chris Jordan's caused Warwickshire the most problems, but not me. I've kind of dealt with him quite well. Oh, that was a poor ball, poor shot from us. Well, the ball was good. It was just a poor shot from us there. Should be playing that off the back foot, trying to get that down to third man if I can. This one's over the top, maybe caught. And it is caught. So we were close to our half century there. And talk about managing Chris Jordan well. We tried to hit another one over the top. Just didn't time it as well. And the fielder who was in at cover was able to just run back and take the catch. He was over his shoulder, so it wasn't an easy one, but that was Rawlins there. And we're gone for 45. And what started off as a good innings, we've lost just a couple more wickets than we would like. And it looks like we fall short there. We did fall short. We lost by 56 runs. Yeah, so after a good start where we were very much on the money in terms of run rate, things went a bit south and we were all out in 43.5 overs. So yeah, I think honestly I'm just too excited to play the island game, so I'm just going to jump straight into that one. I can't wait to. I don't really want to play another warm-up game. We nearly got a half century, so I think that's good enough. We hit some good shots. So the next game we're going to jump into is straight into that island game to see how that one goes. And so here we have it. This is the ODI game against Ireland. I think it's the only ODI we have, so we've only got one chance here to make it count. We obviously are a better team than Ireland on paper, but I'm super excited to get this game underway, find out where we're batting in the team. And yeah, our England debut, I'm super excited. The stadium is the Colombo Park Oval. Don't really want to play there. Let's change it to Old Trafford. Let's play in England. And yeah, I'm super excited. Let's just get into this one. I'm really excited. All right, here we are. Exciting international game.
He's on fire. Fantastic performance.
Oh, what a leap. Takes a superb catch. What a win. That's done it. The whole team running over to celebrate.
There we were. I'm not sure what game they got those highlights from, because we were in the highlights. But there it is, the England team. So Alex Hales at the top of the order. Interesting to see him back in the team. This is 2023, so maybe he's put his misdemeanors behind him. There's the Ireland team. Don't really recognise two of their players, but I've played with Adair in the past. And here it is, Ireland versus England. At Old Trafford, one-day international. And I was just thinking it'd be really anticlimax if we don't really bowl too much or bat. We're coming in at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The team has changed a lot. Lots of new faces. Jason Roy, Joe Root there. Two names I recognise, but lots and lots of new faces. So maybe that'll be the case as we kind of go through and face a lot of these international teams, that we won't be facing the familiar names that we know and love in the real game today. We'll be facing the next generation. And Jason Roy, who's now the captain, looks like, of the one-day team, to call the toss. But it is a heads. Tails failed him. And Ireland have won the toss, so interested to see what they're going to do. Well, they're going to have a bat. So we're going to be chasing here. Coming in at number 5, so a little further down than I would like to come in. I'll be interested to see if we are used in a bowling perspective. And we are throwing the ball here. We see there us in our England kit. And here we are, we're bowling against, who are we bowling against? Wilson. Our first international ball. And there's our first international run given away. They're 135 for 4. So they're not doing too bad in terms of the runs perspective. They've just probably lost a few more wickets than they would have liked going into the second half of this innings. But yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how we fare against better batsmen. Obviously, we've kind of been playing a lot more T20 tournaments and playing against some better players. We've been hit around the park sometimes. So hopefully we can just keep the strike going and maybe pick up a wicket. Oh, and we nearly do. Just misses off stump there. Oh, sorry, the leg stump. Defensive shot there by Sterling. Oh, goes to defend it. But he gets the outside edge. I think I do have a slip in. But it's almost like a fly slip, so I'm going to ask the slip to come up. And he's worked that ball away. And that's our first boundary given up. He did get an edge off the previous ball, but this time... Yeah, Sterling just doesn't really look to know anything to do against us. He seems to just be kind of hitting the ball. It seems to be, well, sorry, hitting the ball, but kind of just very defensively, not trying to really score any runs off me. Maybe just trying to see off my overs, which is strange against a bowler in his debut for England. But I'm not going to be complaining. But he does get a single there, and I don't mind if he stays on strike. But seem to have released the shackles off him there, and he's hit us for a boundary. No, my luck. As soon as I change the field, we will change it back. Just, yeah. I think he was probably waiting for that, and he does score a boundary off us. So after lots of balls of defending, he finally gets one away. But still another not a bad over from us there at all. And here we are, striding out to make our England debut at number 5 against Ireland. Against Singh here, we're with Dowd. We're 125 for 3. For 3, and first ball. And there's our first international runs. Just a little clip onto the onside. Dowd's pretty set, so hopefully he can take on some of the scoring responsibility. Can we nick a 2 here? And we will try. And we do make it home quite easily. So yeah, I'm not going to be scared to do some of the things I was doing previously. You know, just running the twos when maybe they're not there and kind of nicking singles, because that's kind of the way I play. Oh, good shot there, but straight to the fielder. There's two fielders almost on top of each other there. Not sure where they came from. We move to 4 off 4. Oh, it was too late to say no there. And we do end up getting 2 in the end. That was kind of a bit comical there. Decided to call off the run after they had crossed. Got cold feet way too late. And nearly got into some trouble. Want to work this onto the onside so that I can keep strike. Oh, that might be out. Oh, what's the... Well, we'd get a 2 in the end. What was the wicketkeeper doing? I think that came off a bit of glove. Definitely think that one came off a bit of glove. The wicketkeeper just seemed to watch it. Oh, and that's not bounced. Oh my god. Surely that bounced. And we've gone out for... Oh, that's so annoying. That was full. I wanted to drive that onto the offside. Definitely thought that one bounced. And I didn't. That wasn't a lofted shot. It wasn't an aggressive shot. And we've got caught and bowled for 8 there. So not the ideal debut for us. Critchley's in. We should chase this down, I think. And we do. We won by what, 3 wickets there. Jason Roy getting 74. Dowd on getting 64. Smart getting 41. And Gerard Smart, our man of the match, after picking up 3 wickets as well. But not kind of the ending I would have wanted as for my international debut. Hopefully we don't suffer too much and fall out of favour here with England, because I definitely think I want to be given a few more chances. So let's see how we fare. I think we've got a test match coming up against Ireland, so hopefully we can fare a little better in that, in a format that I'm a little more comfortable in. But yeah, I'm going to leave this episode at that. Obviously, we made our international debut, which is a big deal for this career mode. Hopefully now we can become a regular and in the international stage, and yeah, just see what happens. Let's see what happens here. So yeah, it looks like we're straight into county cricket again, and we'll play maybe a couple of one-day games at least. And then move into this test game in the next episode, that is. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on another episode.